What's up, everyone? This is Spilling the Frijoles.
What
My
up?
name is Jairo.
And I'm Bryan.
And we are the Mexican Ways.
With Pepe and my dad, bro.
And my Uncle Leo. I can't say my dad. I gotta say Uncle
Hello
Leo.
again.
Well, I could. My dad.
Brian.
Hi there, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, so for those of you who don't know, just in case you don't, today we kind of brought the family, I guess you can say, in here. I brought my brother. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell. Pepe is like, I think, lechero style because he has green eyes. Okay, so that's Pepe over there on that corner for everyone that's visually seeing this. And we have my uncle, Theo,
My dad, Leo.
which is Brian's dad.
Hey, saludos.
Leo Rojo. That's my pops right there.
So just so everybody knows, we this episode is going to be about talking about how seriously are you taking this whole COVID-19 that's going around, okay?
Yeah.
And we'll get right into that. But how are you guys doing overall? Just like life, like right now, just like, you know, in general life.
Boring.
Yeah. It has been.
Boring.
Staying healthy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay healthy at home
Yeah.
for me.
Well,
Do you see yourself drinking more? That you're at home now more?
Yes.
Damn.
yeah.
You
Right.
feel it?
Having a beer at noon,
Yeah.
which I'm thinking that's lunchtime, but having a beer.
Yeah.
We definitely feel it. La panza.
What about Crystal got married yesterday? How was
Yeah.
that? That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was, you know, our sister, Pepe, obviously, got married yesterday. So congratulations to her. Little
Yeah.
hand clap for her.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Crystal and Carmen.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
How was that? Because they had like a Zoom priest, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, so obviously you can't go to like one of those like courthouses now or like
Yeah.
whatever. So they literally like do it through like a computer.
Damn.
So it's like a Zoom meeting.
That's
And then
cool. You guys all dressed up?
a little bit here and there. It was in
I
our,
was wearing like this.
it was in the
Oh,
backyard.
you were? You were chilling?
It was in our backyard, so it was hot. So it was like
Yeah.
we were chilling. Kinda.
Nice, nice.
I've never seen the backyard hooked up like that though. They had
Yeah.
the little,
It looked pretty good.
you know what they get
The
out
ark?
there? The ark. The
Yeah.
little ark with flowers.
I
and
forget
all
what that's
that.
called. They have a word for it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I saw Jairo showed me a video. It looked nice. That's dope.
Yeah, it was cool. She was happy. They were crying a little bit when they were, you know, exchanging like the I do's. And other than that, they got it done, you know, because obviously we were supposed to go to Cabo, you know, in August, literally, but
You guys would have been there right now, right?
I think so, yeah, right?
Yeah,
Would have been
that
this
was
week.
Like a week and a half.
Yeah, that's what
vacation
we were talking
taking.
about yesterday.
Yeah, so we would have been there, but since this whole COVID shit happened, everything got postponed. So now it's till next year. That's if this is still not happening.
So they decided just to, you know, get married the same week that they were supposed
Yeah,
to get
just
married.
to
That was
keep
kind of
it.
a great idea. Just
That's
you still
good.
get
Yeah,
married,
yeah.
And they just postponed the celebration to
Yeah.
April.
Because you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about like, imagine all the weddings that people have, and it's like you can't have it, and it's like, is that a sign that maybe you shouldn't get married?
I know it's crazy. We've had two cousins, right? They
Yeah.
got married in 2020 at Ruby's.
Like
the
I
other
would
night.
think, because I like to think that way. I'm like, wait, is this a sign saying I shouldn't get married? I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. It's good that they just say, you know what, this was the date, and this is the date we're gonna get married.
Yeah.
Probably don't
like
get
it.
married and save money.
Or
See it that way.
Maybe,
see it that way,
COVID
too.
was telling them, hey,
Yeah.
save money.
Yeah. Don't get married, save money.
Yeah.
True, that's true too.
Good way to look at it.
So if you're saying that, Theo, do you think like what? You're saying like you don't need like a crazy traditional wedding?
No. Yes. Don't get married, save money, and buy a house. Maybe better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if you see it that way, I guess.
I think it's better.
It is. So when I decide to get married, you're saying do something little?
Just a little old dinner and get a big house.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos.
Ah,
and
food.
Done deal.
backyard.
Yeah.
Backyard.
Yeah.
But
Well, you know what? Elenis would love him right now because I want to have a traditional wedding. I want to
yeah.
have like a good big wedding, but she's more like him. She's more like, nah, like let's just buy a house instead and this and that. And I'm just like, man, but like I want like a nice. I want all my family to be there. You know, I've
Yeah.
always been big on family, so.
Better
Yeah, just
get
weddings
ready.
are expensive though now.
Get ready
know.
to
Oh,
drop
yeah.
like 50K.
I don't know though. Look, I tell my girl this, and you agree with me or not. Me and Jairo have connects, bro. So that's the thing that I feel would help us.
Yeah,
You know, we
good.
have connects where it's like maybe grupos, maybe even like a hall or something.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of costs would be covered. You know,
Will you owe them favors?
and it's a blessing. Well, I mean, I can do
Probably.
stories.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
We'll
it's-
they'll probably say, hey, you owe us like a crazy ass video you gotta do for us.
exact something like that.
Especially
man.
if we get like Mariachi Vargas to come down.
Yeah.
or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
dope.
So that might help.
And a nice
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would help. I think if I didn't have that, then I would really consider it.
All right, so now let's get into it with Fabian right here. You know, we have an extra mic for him. I know you guys never see him in the camera, but he's over there in the back taking care of all the
Keeping up with the
production
news.
and keeping up with the news, spilling the news.
Let's go.
You guys ready for the first news?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Trump signs orders aimed at providing jobless aid, suspending some payroll taxes, halting evictions, and assisting with student loans. What do you guys think about that?
What I think is Trump is trying to get all the votes
Yeah,
possible for November.
He's trying to get a lot of love because he's literally targeting all the like the lower people, right? Like evictions, all the people that are struggling, which a lot of people lost their jobs, you know. So, I mean, that's good for him, you know. He's helping out people, and that's good because people need help, especially during these times.
Yeah, no,
So-
definitely.
so that's good.
But I do feel it's going to help him for the voting for sure. 100%.
Of course.
I think once the year got started, he's been doing a lot of concentrating on that area now and doing more of that. So makes sense. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
No.
So what do you guys think though? You still would think like you want Trump for president?
I'm not really a Biden fan. I'm not really a Trump fan. So
Yeah, it's just a messed up
let's,
election.
just leave him there. I say, unless. What do you think, Leo?
I say we get a change.
Change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need a change.
Yeah.
Someone just completely different. But
We'll see. We'll see. What else, Fabian?
All right. Did you hear about the Lebanon explosion? I'm pretty sure you guys saw videos of it.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
insane.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
So pretty much more than 100 people died, and it happened in the city of Beirut.
Mm-hmm.
And the cause of it, they're saying that is a due of negligence, or it was a missile or a bomb.
damn.
The start of it, they don't know why it started yet, like why the explosion happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so what it came from was from a cargo ship that came like in 2013, and just stayed there since 2013. And it was like a Russian-owned cargo ship. So there's probably explosives in there, and it's just been abandoned since there.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's
Wow.
what.
That's
Damn, I
crazy.
wonder what's gonna keep coming out of this whole thing that happened. A lot of people are saying it was attack, but dude, that I've seen the videos and that was scary, bro. Cause you know, like we were talking about the spot where if I see that, like if I legit see that, like yeah, I'd be interested. I'd be like, what's happening over there? Like, yes, I would get close to my windows. I would get closer, maybe a little bit. Like, dude, do people need help? Like, this is crazy. And no one expected that explosion.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what I think, caused a lot of
It-
damage.
It literally looked like a freaking nuclear bomb.
I think
That's
from-
what it looked like. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Did you guys see the clouds also like spread too?
Yeah,
And
that's
that was
what I'm saying.
scary looking.
Just a wave.
yeah.
That was
And
crazy,
the
man.
sonic boom is what fucking made like all the windows shatter and everything. So yeah, that's just scary. That's why, yeah, and you're right because I would be like, oh, what's going on? We would do that naturally. You wouldn't think, okay, boom, boom. You
Yeah.
wouldn't expect
No,
that.
now, like seeing all those videos, now I'll legit get back and like
Get away from the windows.
get away from windows.
Duck.
And if
Just
you're
hit the
outside,
floor.
if you're outside, hit the floor, dude. Because
Yeah.
if you like seeing some of these people that were recording, like you can tell they just flew. Because
Yeah.
if you think about it, the sonic boom is it's like if the wind is hitting this way, you're just gonna fly. But if you're on the floor, there's a less chance of you.
Yeah.
Like you'll probably just slide and maybe scrapes.
Yeah.
But like from you falling and hitting the car or hitting the concrete, that's crazier.
No, that's scary.
And then
scary,
no one,
man.
so hit the floor, dude. If something like that's happening nearby,
Did you
'cause-
guys see like all the other videos?
I saw a lot of
around,
them.
Around. Did you see the one with the pregnant woman?
Yeah,
she was
in
in the
the-
hospital.
No.
She was in the hospital. She was about to give labor, and that happens. And she fell on the floor and everything. The husband's trying to obviously I don't know what they were saying, but kind of like trying to help her and everything. But luckily the baby survived and she survived too. So
That's crazy.
yeah, that was
the baby's
crazy.
name is Bobby.
I just really wonder, when more information comes out, like what's gonna happen. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy. What else, man?
That's it for spilling the news.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna get right into it about how serious are you taking this whole COVID thing?
Are you guys
going
wearing?
out?
Clearly, we're not wearing a mask. So.
Yeah, we're doing bad right now.
This is bad.
So we'll get right into it when we
We'll
come
be back. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Spilling the Frijoles today. Just want to give a big thanks to all of you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't seen the visuals of this podcast, don't forget you can always watch it on YouTube. Also, you can hear our podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff, guys.
And also, don't forget to follow us on our platforms. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. We're there at MexicanGueys.
Y no se les olvide that we have our website, MexicanWays.net, where you can get all this information, and we have our merchandise también. If you guys want una camiseta or whatever you guys want, it's all in there, guys. Thank you guys. Like always, feel free to message us. Feel free to do whatever, guys. We're here for you guys.
And like Bryan said, guys, thank you for the love and support. And now let's get back to spilling the frijoles. And we're back.
All right.
All right. So let's
ready
get into this. And I want to start this by first asking, like, how do you feel about COVID-19? Like, how do you feel about it? I don't want to know like other stuff. I just want to know, like, give me an example of like, how do you feel about COVID-19 right now? Just break it down like easy.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay.
Take care of your family and stay inside.
Okay. Leo?
I guess stressed out, locked in, and just don't know what to do, and just try to take care of yourself
Okay.
because we don't know what's going out there.
Yeah. Okay. Bryan?
I'm over it, fool.
You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it. Like, you see me. You guys know. You guys see me too. I'm just going about my life, but I'm being careful. Obviously, I'm taking my steps. I want to get tested on a weekly basis. Like, if I catch myself doing something where I'm like, oh, fuck, maybe go get tested, I'll go get tested. And I can like, well, we'll get into all that later. But yeah, me, I'm over it, bro. I'm super over it. I see how the world is moving. I mean, I go out and I see like nothing is really closed. Like, people are really going about their days. So then I go like, then why are we like locked in? Everyone's suffering. Look at everyone fucking going out, and obviously the cases are going up, and it's something serious. But I guess nothing has happened to me yet that I'm just like, oh shit.
No, thank God.
Yeah,
You
well,
got to
obviously,
just
yeah,
be
for sure.
careful.
Yeah, so me the same thing. I feel like boredness. You know? I feel that like, fuck, like, is this gonna be the new us? Is this gonna be the new us or no? Like, is this something that it's gonna be like this for a very, very long time? Is it gonna be like this for like till next year? And then, I just think about that. But yes, boredness for sure. So I just find things to do in the house. So I'm doing like a whole 360 in my house right now. So
What do you mean?
I'm just literally like moving, like in my.
You're moving around furniture.
Just moving around furniture, going to the store, buying
To keep
things,
it new, to keep it different.
Yeah,
So organizing, kind of.
reorganizing the
Keeping
house.
himself busy.
Keeping myself busy, entertained, because I ain't gonna lie, I do find myself drinking more too, and playing more video games than usual.
That's what I'm doing.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Obviously, I'm at home, most of the time. But yeah, so boredness for sure is one of my main things. But to now like touch on all that, like, okay, so we talked about how we feel about COVID, and what do you guys think about when you see like, let's say me and Bryan, what we do, right? Obviously, we gotta film videos, we gotta do what we gotta do. And I know like you guys have your opinion about like, hey, you should be careful where you go out and all that. So how do you guys feel about what we do? Honestly.
I think you're taking a little bit of a risk. I mean, you convinced me to take this risk too, so
Yeah.
It is a risk. Right?
It is.
Yeah.
'cause I mean, we're not sitting 6 feet away. But I mean, I think I trust you guys enough that you won't come out if you know you've been doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
So I think you guys would be like, "Nah, we're not filming today. Let me let 14 days pass or whatever."
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys would do something like that. But to be honest with you, you can't control it. If it's gonna happen,
Well,
it's gonna happen.
that's one thing I was gonna say too. Is I think, like, honestly, I think I'm one of the safest ones here. I just got my results back, and I haven't been doing anything crazy. Like, have you guys got tested?
No, I haven't got
So right now
tested.
you're better than us right
That's
now.
what I'm trying to say.
So you're more at risk right now.
Exactly, and that's my thing. My thing is like, it's just, dude, I'm just so over it. Where it's like, I understand that people are scared and that people want to take precautions and all of that. So I respect that, and I'm all for like, yeah, you know what? I'll be careful. Like, of course, me and Jairo, we don't go crazy, but there's people that I know that I understand they don't know. So it's like, if I trust this person enough to be like, look, I think we're fine if I go here. Like, we're fine. I don't like, I get it. And that's what I was talking about. I get it that people are like, hey, well, you know what? Well, I don't want to hang out with you because I don't know them. I'm like, okay, cool. But just don't get mad at me. That's my only thing that I run into, and my dad's not like that. My dad's actually really cool with it. He's just like, all right, just be careful. Just be careful. Whatever you're doing, take care of yourself. And that's it. But like, I love that he supports me, and it's like, hey, you do what you got to do, because me and Jairo do have to do what we got to do.
So when you say to him, sorry, I'm asking.
No,
Go for it. Go for it.
When you say to him, do what you got to do, you're not afraid he's going to bring some shit back?
No. I just think that if Jairo and Bryan can just go out there and do what they have to do, filming and all the stuff they got to do, is just be careful. Be careful out there. Do your distance, and with the people you're with,
Yeah.
and just do the distance.
So it's like, I guess what you're trying to say is like, okay, like, yeah, it's me and Bryan. We're cousins, and we have this page that we do, and we have to film and do our thing. It's like, I guess it's more like, trust us. We are being careful, but we got to do our thing.
Good example too. A good example and a hard thing that I run into. It's like if I have someone like Luis Coronel that wants to meet me, and it's like, yeah, bring Tom to come. I can't. I don't. I'm like, dude, this is not a like. This is an opportunity for me. Like, I gotta go. I told Jairo, like, I gotta go, dog. Like, I gotta go to this guy and meet him. The network, which is a big part of Mexican Ways. And it's like, if he's not scared and he wants to meet me, then how am I gonna come off and I'm like, hey, bro, like, you know what, this and that. Like, I feel like if I was in a situation where maybe like my dad is really old, or like he has that, those people that are more prone to it, then yeah, I probably would take my more precautious steps, be like, dude, I'd love to meet you, but I can't, And in the situation, in the circle that I'm in, we really kind of don't have that. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I totally get it. What I'm saying is, I mean, you could go out and do what you need to do, but you got to take your precautions.
Right.
You wear the mask.
Exactly.
6 feet away. I mean, is that fool going to come up and just start hugging you and be like, hey, we're dope?
I mean, he shook my hand. He was happy. He wasn't wearing a mask. And we were talking the way we're talking now.
Closer than 6 feet?
Like this. No, like this. We weren't super close, but we weren't super far away.
Or it was like maybe the same distance, me and Bryan.
Yeah. Well, if what I'm scared is giving it to somebody else. Like if it was all about me and me and me and me, then I don't care about giving it to somebody else. But like, to me, it's like I have a responsibility for my parents. I have a responsibility for my wife. I don't want to give them to them, and you can't. If some things are out, it's very hard to avoid that shit if it's around you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many? I mean, we already have family members that have had it. So
yeah. One of our cousins, our oldest cousin from my dad's side, finally passed away from COVID. It got the best of him, and
Damn, sorry, that's crazy.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess it gets more scarier now that it's like, oh shit. Like before it was like, oh, you're hearing the cases, but now that I hear like, oh, our cousins are getting it, then I start taking it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
I start thinking like, oh shit, like it's getting closer.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like we're further. Now it's like it can be in the family now. And it's just like, be careful.
Exactly.
Just like really, really be careful. And I'm not gonna lie, I've gone out a couple times. I've gone to the casino probably a couple times too during these times, and I feel like the casino's 10 times cleaner now than it's ever been before.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am a victim of that, and that goes to show you where my boredom kicks in. Like, I literally get to a point because I want to get out of the house. I'm tired of being in the house almost every single day, and it's getting me. I don't want to say it's getting me insane. It's just making me feel like, what am I doing with my life? But I get it. Like I get it. Maybe that's why I'm fucking getting like fucking scratches on my body and shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm saying is like, I get it, why we have to do it, but it's just like, fuck, I guess until I learn my lesson, that's the bad part, that I shouldn't be testing.
So that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think this is honestly my opinion. I don't think it's that crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm being, like maybe careless, or I don't think I'm selfish, because if I was selfish, I wouldn't give a shit and I'd be doing whatever I want to do. When I do go out, I make sure we're safe. We have hand sanitizer. We have all that stuff, And then like, yeah, I see Jairo, and it's just, to me, the thing that throws me off the most is just that people say like, oh, he doesn't care, this and that. But then I catch these people. I'm like Jairo, you went to the casinos though, bro. And like the casinos, it's way more dangerous than me going to like Taco's Wade's house.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, that's just, to me, is facts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because a casino, there's thousands of people walking in there, and and I get to check your thing, and I'm not saying anything bad. I know you guys are being careful, and I know you guys are gonna be fine. God willing. And my thing is, it's just like, look, let's just keep doing our thing. Like we're gonna fight this thing, and we're gonna be safe. Let's not really like take it. I feel like it shouldn't really change the way. Like, dude, look at our business. Our business is growing, and it's because we've been pushing and coming and meeting and making videos. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my thing is, it's like a lot of it, I think we got to just keep going, and I get to take those precaution steps, but I just encourage, like, dude, if you want to do something, like if you want to, like, you wanted to go to the beach, do it. It's fun. It's still normal. Isn't it crazy how many people are there?
No, actually.
It was less?
Yeah, it was less.
It was less for sure?
Did you go in the water?
Just a feet.
feet.
If you
Just
get
the feet,
that-
yeah.
yeah, usually. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
you
really
know
a
what?
beach person.
We couldn't have my sister here. Hopefully, we have her sometime soon. We've had her before, but she's very, very like, I don't want to see you if you went out. Like, I don't want to.
Well, that's what happened.
But you gotta respect that.
I do,
Yeah.
and that's what I was saying. Like I was saying earlier, it's like I totally respect it. I totally respect it, but don't get mad at me that I'm going out because Daisy does get mad at me. She's like, "You're
She
stupid. Don't go out."
cares-
And
she
I
cares
get that,
for
but
your
I'm like,
health,
no, I
think.
don't like. I'm not mad at you that you don't want to see me. You know, I'm not mad. I should be mad. I should be mad that you're keeping me from coming to your house.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
it does. Go
Yeah,
both
but
ways.
the only way too, Brian, what you got to see when we go out, or let's say I'm gonna meet, Luis Coronel as
Yeah.
an example. Like you said, I meet him, and the problem is shaking hands or hugging with people. Like let's say if Jairo and me, we go to the casino, we're not out, we're social distancing, we're far, we're not hugging people. And see, that's the issue right there.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
issue. It's like these house parties that they've been having.
Yeah, you
With
heard about
200,
that?
yeah,
That
with
shit's
200 people. See, that's how it spreads.
Yeah.
That's how it spreads.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I get it. Like when we went to the beach, Pepe and I, like it's not like we were around, like, hey, get close to it. No, it was like everyone had their like 6 feet. We had an area, and then there was other people all the way over there.
Lily wanted to go play with those kids. I said, hell no.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know where those kids have been, so I kept her here.
Right.
But randomly, right? Other people that didn't know each other, letting all their kids play together.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that, whatever. Everybody for their own. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, that could be the problem right there, like
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, and I let Lily go over there, and she brings it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It's scary times, and I get it, and I totally understand. That's why I respect everything, and it's funny because Brian brought up the thing when he went to go see Luis Coronel. It's like, and that was the day before my birthday party at the house. So it's funny.
that's
Brian
right.
didn't come to my birthday party
Yeah.
because
Lo castigaron.
Daisy,
Yeah.
your sister saw you, and she's like, I'm not gonna go there if Brian goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
And I
you
see
know?
Jairo every day, so I'm like,
Yeah, so it's like Brian was like, oh, it's cool. It's not like I don't see him every day.
but see, that whole situation was weird.
If you're not gonna get it from me, you're gonna get it for Jairo.
That's what I'm saying.
So
And
here-
that's the part that's like very
So
weird.
this is what I'm saying. So
and
okay.
even your dad was mad
Yeah,
about
so
that.
my
Yeah,
dad-
yeah.
so-
My dad makes those connections.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
dad like told me like you're just biting your own tongue. You're
Yeah.
contradicting yourself.
Yeah.
Because he goes, it doesn't make fucking sense. If Brian fucking doesn't come here today to celebrate your birthday, aren't you gonna fucking see Brian tomorrow and then the next day and the next day? I'm all, Dad, like I want him to come. It's-
we work together.
Yeah, we work. I want him to come. He's all, que se pone una pinche máscara y que se ponga 6 pesos. Who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah.
don't contradict you. I'm all, Dad, it's not me. I want him to come. It's just other people are not going to come if he comes.
Yeah.
And because those people feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
with
and they
Brian-
And I
fear, and they
respect that.
fear.
And I respect that. And I respect that. Just to me, that's weird. Like to me, it's like, and that I feel is fear. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
That's fear. That is like, and that's what I don't want this to do to people. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like I think like people, because dude, it's mental health. Everything, like people really.
Well,
I've seen what it does. Do you get what I'm saying? Like how people trip
some
out.
people
and-
need that fear to get through their day to kind of not make themselves feel.
Do you think
Okay,
it should
so
change your
how-
life though? That's what
how-
I'm saying.
How bad are you going to feel if you give it to your
Oh, I
dad
would
and
feel
your dad
terrible.
kicks the
Yeah,
butt?
I would
Will
feel-
you eat the words you're saying today? If Leo disappears from you giving him COVID,
I mean, I think I would. I think I would be
You-
super like I would
you'll
regret it.
You'll regret everything you were
Yeah.
saying. You regret. You probably won't ever see the show ever again.
Right.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. Like you don't know until it happens to you, and I think you, the type of person, need that to happen to you to really understand the seriousness of it. I think,
But the thing is, it's like I feel like it's just
because
it's overplayed by the
because
media.
It hasn't happened to you. Well, yeah, the media is always going to call out the worst. The worst.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't think people are dying,
I know people are dying.
and you don't think their big families and their mamas and dads are dying before the kids. Like you don't think that's happening, ravaging like a big family. Because this thing comes in, it doesn't take away one. It doesn't take away two. It takes away a whole family.
takes a
hurts
family.
Them. It takes quite a few. So I think until you, I don't want you to experience that, but until you hit it,
It's when you learn.
It's when you'll learn. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
DUI?
you just got to be careful. You just got to, because I mean, it is serious. Because like you just said, Pepe, people are dying.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at 200,000 now.
Yeah.
And they said, I hope to God now, not, but they said probably by December it'll hit 300,000.
Fuck.
So we just got to be careful.
flu season
I
is
mean,
coming, too.
And I know, I mean, like Brian said, I don't want to feel fear, but it's like you feel that way because you're locked in the house. You know, can't go out, can't do this.
I think the fear is coming from probably you don't want nobody to die from it, right?
Yeah,
That's
or
the
you know,
fear.
myself or you, anybody.
Yeah. I don't think it's messing with my life in a way where like I can't go on with my life. I really hate what's going on.
Right.
I get bored, but my fear is just I don't want it to take away any of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess the thing is like, be careful. And if you do feel like, oh, fuck, I'm not feeling too good this morning, like you should take that into consideration. Be like, hey, you know what? Just because I don't feel good this morning, hey, Bryan, you know what? I'm gonna just stay like home today. And that's what I say. Like if you feel that way, you should like acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Especially because what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you know, it is hard. It is hard to like if we were really, really, really like in a lockdown, like let's say super lockdown, yeah, I wouldn't be able to see you. I wouldn't be able to do this podcast. I wouldn't probably be able to see Lily, this guy. And then I mean, like, how do you live life like that? Like, I still got to pay rent. I still got to pay bills. Those bills don't stop. You think Water and Power is like, hey guys, because of COVID, no one has to pay. No, they're trying to help, but they need money. They need to survive. Businesses, look, a lot of businesses are going bankrupt during this time because that's it. They're closing them. So what about them too? You know, like it's affecting them. Luckily, we're in a situation where it's also helping because people are at home. So we're helping people say, hey, like you can watch soccer on online. Like you know, there's things to still do, so you don't feel that boredness. You know, but yeah, no, it's like what I think Pepe's saying is like I guess until it really hits like either me. It's when I probably say like, yeah, fuck, like that's it.
But I totally get Bryan's point though, in terms of like live your life, try and not like close yourself. But it's gonna freaking hurt if I lose somebody.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's when you just feel like, why did I do it?
Yeah. Especially if you're the cause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why did I do it? And you know, it's hard. It is hard, and I know that my dad's big on it right now too.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. I'm very proud.
How
of,
big
I'm,
he is.
I'm very proud of.
In the beginning, he wasn't.
I didn't
It's
think
crazy. He wasn't.
I'm very surprised, like how he's been with us about it, and I'm actually very proud of it, like how he's been on it. You know?
But now, are you saying is he panicking about it,
Oh, yeah.
or
He's like scared.
Not.
Yeah, he's scared about it. Well, yeah, he's
He
scared.
doesn't
about
want he doesn't want us to go away.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's the main thing. And then like he just gets mad that he tells me like you're still doing it and like you still fucking want to like come over here and chill with me. But it's like stop thinking about yourself. Think about me too. Like if you get sick, and you fuck me up and I die, you think that's gonna be cool? Like he puts that in my head. And yeah, it makes me sad. It makes me like fuck. Like what am I really supposed to do? And the only thing I tell him, and then he gets mad, I tell him, be like, well, hey, you know, if I don't have to pay bills, I'll be more than happy to stay home all day all my life, right? But he goes, oh, pinche biles. It is what it is. What do you want me to do?
Everybody has that
I
problem.
have to fucking pay my car. I have to pay insurance.
Everybody has
rent.
to figure it out. Everybody. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like I have to work. You know, yes, luckily we have a job where we could work from home certain days. Pepe, you can work from home.
I got
so
blessed.
You're blessed. It's a blessing. And there's other people that I'm saying that this is not a blessing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, because they don't have to go out; they
Yeah.
can work from home.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. There's people that like work at restaurants and shit
Yeah, imagine them.
and deal with people.
Oh,
Imagine them. Like we're scared about like we just go out one time and all hell breaks loose. Imagine someone that has to come to the restaurant
And serve people.
and serve
Yeah.
people outside still.
Yeah.
They can't come to your
That's
birthday
scary.
party, fool.
They can't come to my birthday party.
yeah, exactly.
Where you
I
work
guess-
at? Oh, you serve people? No, you're not coming.
But
over.
imagine like how they feel like they don't want to serve,
No, I mean
but they got to work.
our cousin Violet. I mean, God bless her soul, what she's doing every day for people,
Yeah.
and then she has to come
What do you call
home.
She's a frontline, right? I think that's
Registered
what you
nurse,
call,
right? Yeah, and she's frontline. Yep, she's
That's
front.
what
I think she works in the urgent emergency
Urgent
room.
care.
I think.
Ah.
So she's right there, and then to come home and have to worry about her parents, and I think she undresses on the garage, puts another set of clothes on, and then goes in the house.
Yeah.
It's insane. But
Yeah.
thank God she's doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Big ups to those people that do that shit.
Yeah.
'Cause that
Well,
shit
I
is
guess
crazy.
it's all essential workers,
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
frontliners.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about this. So now that like, you know, this whole COVID thing is happening and we're talking about like it's affecting like your day-to-day basis, but do you think this is the time to slack off, like chill, play more video games, drink more? Or do you think this is a time to like, hey, let's figure out how to like keep
Or
making
how do
money?
you do that?
Or how do you do that? Like, what do you guys think?
So I guess depending what I got going on or who I am and what are my responsibilities. So if I'm a youngster, high school, I mean hit the books and then mess around. You know, if you could take advantage of mess around.
Okay.
But if you're a family person and you need a job, I think you have to kind of play it safe and at the same time go out there and figure out a way to make money. I don't think you can slack off if you have responsibilities.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But then you take chances of getting COVID if you're out there.
But this kind of goes back to what we were talking about, where like if that's how you make money, you need to go out there. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the problem with, like with a lot of people is that they don't know, and a lot of people get down. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't really, like, if you got to do what you got to do it. Like, don't get too scared to where it's like, if you have to fucking, like you just said, if you have to fucking work and just pray.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah. Like, don't think like, oh my God, this is bad, I'm going to stay home. And it's like, and you're going to end up,
it's not
drowning.
only like work either. Like, no matter what, you're gonna have to buy toilet paper eventually, fool. And you're gonna have to buy food too.
Yeah.
So that's a risk too. And a lot of people are out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's funny. You want to know, and it is funny.
You
So
could
I got
deliver, though.
tested. I got tested for my COVID test.
So hey, when you go get tested, aren't you putting yourself at risk too?
Supposedly.
Yes.
And worse, right?
No, let me tell you something.
Worse?
It's funny. So it was stupid. So I got tested, even though I did feel better. I got tested. I did everything. I was like, okay, we're good. Whatever. Let's see what happens. And then we had to go grocery shopping. And then the next day, I was like, honestly, the fucking test is pointless, dude. Because now I'm right here. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I'm wearing gloves. I'm trying everything that I'm doing. And it's like, it's like no matter, like, I literally have to stay home. Did Brandon do it? Did he stay home all 10 days?
Yeah.
So I think he went
Supposedly-
14. He went 14.
supposedly
Yeah.
he
Home.
was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then he was done, and he went to go celebrate dope and drinking Don
And-
Julio.
And then he caught it again. Because
Did he?
No,
No.
but I think they've said they don't know like 100% if you won't catch it again. Actually,
yeah,
there's been cases
I've looked
actually
that up, yeah.
they've caught it twice.
Well, it's like the flu. I mean, there's
Yeah.
different strains of it.
Yeah.
You always get sick the same ways. You can't
It's
catch the same
different.
virus twice, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a rule?
know if
In
it's a
science, I
rule.
think it is. I don't know. I think it is. But it's like you can't catch the same virus twice. It's just different strains of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just think that's what I'm saying. This is all like, it's risky. Like, if you want to be successful, like, you're gonna have to take risks.
Yeah.
And it's just be
Wait,
careful.
are you-
Like
are
we've
you
been
gonna
saying
take
this.
risks, dude?
He's gonna go to the casinos.
I think so. Yeah, that's his risk. That's my risk.
And that's how he's gonna be successful.
He's double risking, bro.
As long as I'm, my social distance and clean gloves and everything, washing my hands. Because I mean, honestly, I wash my hands like about 10 times a day.
Yeah.
Damn.
How about like you guys do?
No,
Pepe?
not me.
I do. Oh yes, I do.
Yeah.
10 times. They're dry now. I mean, they're literally dry.
Did you start
So-
noticing your skin changing?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I mean, I wash them at least 10 times a day
That's
with
pretty
soap.
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you something, Theo, just curiosity. So obviously, Brian's one way he feels about, like, the way you guys feel about COVID. But let's just say if grandma and grandpa was still alive, your parents, what
Would
would
you
do?
visit 'em?
Would you visit them? Let's just say they were still alive, okay? And grandma
Yeah.
loves smoking, so her
Right.
lungs are probably really
she's
bad.
high risk.
Well, I would say this. Yes, if I'm doing my social distance and, being clean, being safe, being safe out there, whatever I, get my grocery and stuff like that. Yes, I would go visit them. But if I feel that they're not doing good, they're sick or they're ill, then no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't visit them because, they're older and, sickness or the virus, it could just hit them up quicker.
course, yeah.
So let's say you see Brian at karaoke with a couple friends, no mask. You see him on Instagram. Oh, he's having fun. Good. He's just going by doing his thing, right?
Yeah.
Would you let him go visit grandma and grandpa?
No, I
What
would
would you
say.
tell 'em?
Yeah, I would say no, Brian. I mean, you gotta. It's the virus going on. You can't be out there, with people at a bar or karaoke and then just hugging or singing along with someone else because it could happen. I mean, we got to be
But-
safe out there.
But you'll let him visit you.
No, I mean, I would
But you
tell them.
have-
That's what I visit them.
Yeah, just you got to be safe.
So that karaoke, yeah, that would be like, it depends. I feel like, because that's the thing. It's like, look, I know these people. And
Yeah.
that day I was there, there was kids there. There was people that, like, I was like, okay, well, if these people are trusting, that means they're fine, right? Because I don't know if I would. I didn't bring Bastion. I was like,
That day,
I don't know. It's just gonna be you and I.
Were
I
you
told her.
scared to bring it?
I was scared of going.
That's so weird.
You know, I was scared of going, but then when I showed up, I was like, oh, this is like ours. Like, it's like when we have little get-togethers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, it was very like family
Private,
only,
private.
yeah. And I was like, oh, this is good then. You know, like, okay, cool. You know, but even then, like when we were taking shots, and this is just something I was like seeing, I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, I'm not doing that. You know, like there was just a bunch of red cups like that were empty, and they were just pouring shots in them. It's like, here, here a shot. Oh, here, Bryan, you want one? I was like, I had my cup. I was like, yeah, just pour it in this one. You know. Even though, like, you know, but it's just weird. Like, it's crazy how people really are just over it.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot because I do go out. When I eat groceries or when I eat dinner with my girl, you know, and I'm like, damn, dude, it's like COVID's not even happening.
Yeah.
Normal.
Like, it's like COVID's not even happening. And it's like,
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
you know, and it's crazy seeing that. And that's why, like, I try to put that perspective into people. It's like, people are out there doing crazy things. That's why the numbers are going up. I get it. And you know, the cases and everything, but
And you said like right now Mexico's #1 now, huh?
yeah, Mexico went back up. They're
So
number
they were
one.
they were celebrating their first get. They weren't getting the
Coronavirus.
They
Virus
didn't,
going
they
on.
didn't even close the border on us.
Yeah, they
We
closed.
had it bad and they didn't. They
yeah,
closed.
so they're closing the borders now. But they were first like, yeah, we're dancing. Now they're like, oh fuck, it's getting serious.
Yeah, they're blaming the Americans.
Yeah, they're blaming the United States
Because spring breaks and
So
all
I
that.
think they might close the whole border completely. We'll see. I don't know. I really don't know. But their cases are going up. All right. So we talked about it. We got our differences out. Obviously, some of us have been lying that we don't go out, but we do. We've been
Yeah, I
caught.
think that's
We've been
wrong.
caught on social media.
If you guys are doing that, that's wrong. Don't lie.
Go out and
No,
say,
that's the thing I would never do. Like, I'll tell my dad, yeah, I went to Taco
yeah,
Tuesday.
just
Oh,
be,
yeah, I
be
did.
honest. Be
Do
honest.
not
I
lie.
like. I'm gonna. Like tonight, if Pablo wants to come over and see UFC or something, I'm gonna be very honest. I came here. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nowadays be like, no, don't go. Brian was there.
Who was there? Yeah, dude. Daisy's a COVID cop, fool. She's checking everyone. I think she's doing test sites and stuff, man.
Her own, huh?
Yeah,
she's swabbing you.
She's swabbing you and shit.
All right,
Man.
so let's have like maybe it becomes a happy question. Okay, so the main thing is like, all right, what do you think is gonna happen when COVID is? They say like, hey, we're good. We can go back to normal. How do you think life will be? Do you
Everybody's gonna party,
think, okay, and party, go.
party, and there's gonna be a lot of drunk driving, and it's gonna be bad. And a lot of people are nice kidding. No, I think I think everybody's gonna be relieved, and it's gonna be weird coming back to regular life.
Do you see places getting packed?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go out after everything is done
That's
for a
what
while. Yeah.
I'm scared like this, just to kind of go off it, and we'll keep going through. I'm scared that so many places are gonna get packed, and there's gonna be one motherfucker that has still COVID and is fucking just triggers again.
It could
They
happen.
really didn't
It
go
could
away.
happen.
Or something.
Yeah.
Oh, got
But
it.
now talking about that, like what you said, Jairo, going back to normal, I don't think seeing this going back to normal,
For a very
I'm
long
going to say probably 2022.
So you're saying at least 2 more years?
Yep.
Nah.
I think I would agree
yeah.
with
You mean
that.
like normal, like we're like
forgot
Normal
about
back again.
like the way we
forgot
were
about it,
normal
right?
back
Like we
again.
forgot
Where you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and it's packed.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's on top of each other.
You know Buffalo Wild Wings.
Poor Buffalo Wild Wings. fool.
Yeah, dude. They're struggling.
Oh,
One little question off your quiz. Do you guys wanted to go back to that?
I'm over it, fool.
No, but I'm
No, do you
talking
want it
about,
to go back to the
I
pack,
kind of
like the
I like the
ambiente?
social distancing a little bit too.
You like that?
no,
Because,
no,
dude,
too,
when
Pepe.
people when you're eating at Buffalo Wild Wings on the bar, people come over you and
Oh,
they
yes.
want to order a drink or something.
But see, I
don't like
think
that
that
part.
that's fun though. If
Yeah, I like that. I
nobody's-
was just going to say, at
Yeah, if
concerts,
nobody's
On top of you?
sick.
LAFC, I want to go back
Yeah,
to it.
in other words,
I
too,
wanna
Pepe,
go and
just going back to normal,
Yeah.
back to normal life. So let's just say, going back to normal, 2018. Let's just say,
Okay.
where 2019, back to normal, where you're not afraid. Oh, is this guy sick?
Oh.
You know, that's what I mean.
That's
what I
that. Yeah,
mean.
then yeah, I would agree with
And
that.
I would think probably easy. 2021. It's going to be like
the
this.
same.
Still gonna be the
Social
same.
distancing. Yes.
People are still going to
Yeah.
be scared.
So do you
Fears.
think the mask is going to be the new norm for like 2 years? You're saying till 2022, yeah.
Probably.
2021.
But I
forever,
think what he's saying
for
is
sure.
the mentality Is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
That people have already adjusted to. It's like, hey, what's up? You know, it's like
okay.
not this like
Yeah.
that
So-
is gonna
so-
linger.
okay,
And I
so-
agree with that.
Yeah.
Let's say like, oh, okay, hey, coronavirus cases have gone down. Restaurants can
Right.
kind of open inside, but now restaurants are still going to do the whole 6 feet still.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think if we
and
look,
with masks.
perfect example. Let's say next year LAFC gets open and we're gonna go to stadiums. I can already tell you that I probably will be different. Like I'll be like, yeah, we score, yay, what's up, hell yeah. You know what I'm
Instead of
saying?
a hug
Instead
or,
of a
you know,
hug
there-
or
there-
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And that's just normal. You know, it's like, or if there's a cup, I'll be like, you know what, let me get another one. Like that mentality of it, it's gonna still linger on people.
Yeah.
You know, and which is a good thing because that's how you stop the spread.
I don't mind some of the things that have changed, and,
Yeah.
I hope some things kind of stay. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
And we had a podcast about this because we said, do you think people are going to be cleaner than ever? Or you think when everything's done, they're going to go back to normal? Dirty, fucking nasty.
I think.
Or do you see people more sanitized? Do you see
I
restaurants?
think for a little bit, for the same thing he said, for a little bit, and then it's gonna go back to normal. I mean, history always repeats itself.
Yeah.
You know, there was the Spanish flu. There's been a bunch of these cases. You know, it just
masks are, I don't know though. Some masks are kind of trendy. They're
Yeah.
like look like some people have been wearing some crazy mask. Oh, that one looks pretty good. I need to
Yeah.
buy it. Have you guys caught yourselves?
Yeah. That's funny.
Teeth and
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna look for that one.
That's funny. No, yeah, there is a couple like that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you guys kind of think that's still going to be for a while, and pretty much like what are you guys going to do though? Like, let's say they say like straight up like, hey, that's it, COVID is done, 100%. What's the first thing you want to do? That you would want to do?
Go
like,
to Disneyland.
okay,
Hey,
all right.
Damn, you got my
Leo?
Probably
Vegas.
probably get a job.
Oh, man,
yeah,
that's dope.
because
That's a good
you
thing.
lost your job with COVID, huh?
Yep,
The
okay.
COVID.
Yeah.
Brian?
It's funny, Disneyland, yeah.
Yeah. Me? I just want to go to restaurants again. I miss them. I like restaurants.
You can go to restaurants. I'm telling
No,
you.
I know it's not the same.
Some
I mean,
of them
like,
are,
they say-
some of them are not. Some of them
you
are
know,
not.
like honestly, one I like the people that cook in front
Yamatos,
of me.
yeah, that's not the same. I tried
Yeah.
that. It's not the same.
Yeah.
They bring it to you.
They bring.
They
Okay,
bring
yeah,
it,
got
They
it.
make it and then they bring it to
Yeah,
you.
so I rather like I miss that. I miss the atmosphere of bars and
Yeah.
drinking and just stuff like that. I miss that.
Like my dad said, Buffalo Wild Wings.
yeah, Buffalo.
Imagine watching the games.
Oh man,
Yeah, man, that's what I like. Just
those
the
days
vibe
are over.
for a
That's
while.
it, for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Yeah.
I guess that mask, it'll be for sure. I think August next year
Yeah.
Damn.
or even more.
All right. Well, we'll see. If you guys want to comment on that, if you think it's gonna last as long.
What do you
as-
guys? I want to say one thing real quick, Jairo. I want to reach out to you guys. If you guys are feeling kind of like down and talk about this whole COVID thing, like my pops lost your job or whatever, and you guys go to our page to get some kind of comedy. Just know that us Mexican Ways are here for you guys.
Mhm.
Reach out to us, guys. Tell us if you're feeling down, and please don't think twice. Reach out to us. We try to go through all our DMs. You can't catch them all, but honestly, we'll try to pay more attention to them. And we're here. You have a friend in us. Pretty much
Yes.
is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Exactly.
aquí estamos nosotros para ustedes. Whatever you guys want, here we are. Because we know these times are tough. And firsthand witnessed it, with my dad, losing his job. And I tell him, like, hey, everything's going to be cool, Pops. You have 2 kids, me and my sister, that can do what we can do.
Yes.
We get through this together. So just want to reach and put that out there for you guys that we're here for you guys too, all right? So
Definitely.
let us know.
Comment below also if you think you agree with Leo that it's gonna last till 2022, or do you think more or less?
What do you guys think? Let us know.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell. And as always, guys, we appreciate the love and support. Thank you, Theo. Thank you, Pepe.
Thank
for
you,
being
guys.
in
Thank you,
this
guys.
podcast episode. We have more with them, especially with Leo. We got a really, really good episode coming up, and we'll tell you guys about that more later. But other than that,
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Nos vemos.
Nos vemos. Bye.